2200 Murphy bed, Summerland here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Well, I still call it Summerland. I don't know if they're calling it a Summerland or a Springdale SS, meaning Summerland series or whatever it is, but this is a member of the Springdale series of Keystone RVs here at Haylett RV. If you'd like to see if we have one in stock and available, it's very simple. Visit the link in the it should go on the blooper reel video description. This says check for price and availability. You can see if we have one in stock, how it's equipped, and what we're asking. We don't do hidden dealer fees, we just put things right out there. So, big full pass-through storage up front here, and if you look to the right, you see a little storage light, and that's neat, but that's actually motion sensitive. And that's sort of the recurring message of a Springdale SS here at Haylett RV, is they have a lot of nice equipment not normally found in more of an entry-level class. Now, here's a very bold statement, and I'm willing and have the ability to back it up. This is the highest quality camper in its class. So in terms of like a wood skeleton, aluminum skin trailer, the Springdale series from Keystone is the only thing in its class to win a DSI Quality Award this year. And that was true last year. And the year before that, they're a 3-time winner of a Quality Circle Award. And they're the only one in their class that has done that, not even consecutively, but just even once in the last like 2 or 3 years. It's crazy. And our service records here back that up. These guys get the job done. They build it right. This is simple, but it's smart. It is built like a tank. They do the same build construction things here. Some of these build methodologies are actually shared all the way up into like Montana and Fusion luxury fifth wheels from Keystone. I know because we're a dealer of those products as well. But something that's more comparable to this in terms of price point and equipment would be like a Jayco J-Flight SLX, maybe a Grey Wolf SE series from Forest River. And we carry those too, you know, so that we like to have different options for you. Power tongue jack is optional. That won't always be on there. We actually sold out of this model, and we called down to Springdale, said, man, whatever you got on the yard, ship it to us. And they had a dealer back out of one that already had a power tongue jack on it. But power stabilizer jacks, those are standard. Power awning with LED lighting that's easy tilt. Not the lighting, the awning is easy tilt. This also has the industry's most involved 3-year structural warranty. There are different structural warranties out there. They're not all created equal. Keystone structural warranty is more involved, covers more things than any other structural warranty out there. A few other brands have actually tried to step theirs up, and they're still not matching. Underbelly, let's talk Arctic package. This has the same protection as Big Brother proper Springdale here on the SS series. You have a fully enclosed underbelly, which is where it starts, but then you have a 30,000 BTU furnace. That is like 25 to 50% more powerful than you normally get at this class and price point. They have the same size furnace on this as half the Cougar fifth wheels. It's almost overkill, but that's what helps give you that extra protection to get through those little cold snaps. We are backup camera ready on the Springdale SS series, even here at the base level. Now we offer those cameras here at our store in our parts department. We can install them for the same price or less sometimes than you can get them from the factory. Now I've talked about high quality construction, but I haven't really talked about how they've accomplished that. So let's discuss a few of those features. Starts at the floor. You've got 2x3 floor studs, like a big heavy-duty fifth wheel. You've got the same one-piece seamless Dynaspan flooring, which is actually 50% stronger than plywood across the span. Same as a big, like, Montana fifth wheel. That's why they have the same 3-year structural warranty as a big Montana fifth wheel. Now, little stuff that is different when you get into what I call a stick-built class, though. If you get right up here and you start looking at the aluminum bands. When you get to the top of the RV, you have 2 6-inch aluminum bands versus the remainder that are like 18 inches. The reason they do that is to actively fight heat expansion and contraction. Because if you start putting extra stress where the wall meets the roof, you're gonna have a leak, everybody. You don't have that problem here. Now, on top of that, the dark aluminum that you see, like around the bottom, like just above the skirt, that's an extra thick aluminum. So they do that for the same reason, to fight heat expansion, contraction. You'll see things they do to fight expansion and contraction on the inside of the RV as well. Easy tilt power awning, like I mentioned, LED lighting at the base. The door is even strutted. Your entry door is strutted, so it doesn't go flinging open. triple steps instead of doubles like you'd normally get for these dollars and cents. And I think I mentioned this on the front side of the RV, but if not, standard stabilizer jacks on all Summerland or Springdale SS models or whatever they're calling them. These guys, the 2200 MB. And to the right, you see that white tag hanging down. This has a gas grill quick connect built into it. And I like how they run it to the rear bumper, because a lot of, if you choose to add a grill, a lot of those are bumper mounted. I really don't care where they decide to run it, it's just as long as the brand puts it on there. Now, subtle little things that are easy to miss, like the fact that they actually still have tinted ventilating windows in a Springdale SS series. And you're thinking, yeah, so what? Well, again, that's one of those things that at these dollars and cents, you don't always get those things. And it's those kinds of differences that makes all of the difference over time. You know, of course, we're full walk-on roof. We've got all kinds of great things going on there. If you need, pardon me, a snowflake hit me funny. I swear, you know, like when you swallow a bug, you're like, how'd that happen? I just had a snowflake attack me like a mosquito or something. Anyway. Lost my train of thought. I don't know. I guess I'll just wrap up the exterior here by advising we do hitching, pieces, parts, trades, financing, truck and trailer package deals, and everything in between. RV delivery, doesn't matter where you live. We don't pay the thousands of dollars of shipping charges that a lot of dealers do, because we're a local dealer. That's one of the best things about living close to where these are. Plus, I've been through the factories. I've seen all these things get built. I have just a dynamite idea of how they're put together, because I actually watched them get put together, and all of my team here at Haylet RV has gone through the same training. It's fantastic living close to these things. Speaking of fantastic, step inside. Now, when you get into the interiors here, this is where you get to really just witness a master class in efficiency. They do everything that matters, everything that's important. They just don't do the stuff that is potentially preferential. Now, the things that are majority preferential, they still nail in here. We still have central air conditioning. We still have central floor ducted heating, which is the most efficient heat method. Remember, they got that giant furnace on these too. They still do nice things too. Some little glitzy things here and there where they could be. Fancy where they could be, simple where they should be. And like the little LED accent lights under the full U dinette there. Now that is like a whatever 84-inch dinette is the full true U dinette. And it's also still a 42-inch deep dinette. Many of these have shrunk down to 36, even 32 inches deep. So this is a full, big, true U dinette. You got windows all around it for maximum light. Again, central AC to keep you cool all summer. That LED lighting package, it will sip power off the battery instead of gulp power off the battery, while giving more light in here. Now up front, this is what's really neat about this floor plan. It's so highly convertible. If what you're looking for is like a rear-facing entertainment type thing, this little fold-down sofa with that theater-style folding armrest in the middle. It gives you that perfect area where Mr. and Mrs. or whoever, you can sit down and be looking directly at the entertainment center if you choose to add a TV to one of these things. And if the only thing stopping you from taking an RV home from us is like it just doesn't have a TV where you want one, we're not losing a deal or a TV. You call us, you say, I like everything about it except it doesn't have a TV. That's handled. Case closed. That stuff's at Walmart, guys. If you can get something cheap at Walmart, it's just not worth getting your head worked up over. Back to the task at hand here. So it's convertible. It has the features, it has the space, the living area of a super slide camper with a better entertainment center. But what it doesn't have is the extra length, the extra weight, and the extra cost of a super slide camper. And isn't that awesome? And I think that's why I've seen rear living rooms, like RVs with the two chairs in the back. I've really seen those taper off heavily in the market the last couple of years, because I think these Murphy beds are just eating their lunch. Now when you're ready, you can just flop down that Murphy bed wall right there, and congratulations, suddenly now we've got our walk around queen bed that we can enjoy all day long. But what I love about it in this floor plan, if you don't care about a Murphy bed, you're like, I just straight don't want a Murphy bed, then guess what? You don't have to use it as a Murphy bed. This is a very convertible floor plan for the simple reason that if you look at how much space is between the sofa and the slide out wall, the slide flange, if you want to leave that bed down all the time, if you want to put a big residential mattress on there, something like that, no problem. You're going to be just fine because the slide out won't crush the mattress in the down position. So this is either a Murphy bed model or not a Murphy bed model. And what I've seen some people do, they're like, well, it's usually just the two of us, but if we have some friends over and we're playing cards or something, well, I like to put the bed away. That's another way you can think of it. I just put the bed away when I'm going to have guests. So this floor plan is very flexible, but it gives you that smaller budget, smaller length, lighter weight, and the enhanced towability that you're going to like. Now, cosmetically, compared to previous generations, the look of the whole Springdale family, especially these Summerlands, is just off the charts in comparison to what they had before. This gorgeous modern light dark contrast, this decor, there's different fabric decors, guys. This is called biscotti, and it is so popular, they're having trouble getting enough fabric to keep building these. I mean, they're going to keep building. It's going to continue to be offered. It's the new fabric. But this is a hit. That light, dark, just silky smooth contrast is fantastic. Now you've got a nice wastebasket space below the giant farm sink here. You can really get some big pots, pans there. I love the larger windows in here too. You notice they were not afraid to go large on the windows anywhere. And that, not only are they big, but remember they're UV tinted as well. And those are two things that add cost to an RV. Well, remember, this is a very price aggressive entry-level camper. This is among the least expensive series of RVs here at Haylett RV. But they've given you all the features that matter without tacking on a bunch of stupid stuff that doesn't. And that's how they've been so effective. They have full-size overhead cabinets. What I mean by that is the cabinets are not sunk in and recessed back in comparison to the microwave, so you're not losing space there. And nice counter space here. And what I like is the bubble out on this countertop right there. So if you're sitting at the sofa, it's easy to lean forward and set a drink down. And you notice too, they didn't waste an ounce of space. That's nerdism number 37, not an ounce of space gone to waste. Everywhere they could. They either have drawers, cabinets, whatever. That's a full extension drawer even right there. You can see here at their very starter level in the Springdale series, they still have full plywood box drawers. They're still beveled and sanded on top, so they're not splinter factories. They're not they're cabinet door frames. Even these are hardwood cabinet door styles, these shaker style cabinets. They're not particle board framing with like staples holding them together. This is built to last. That is what I like about these. Their service record, again, backs that up. So, I mentioned how the dinette is like the bigger dinette. That can fold down into a larger sleeper, so when you are ready to have someone bunk down there, you're all good to go. Your entertainment is all streaming friendly. You can Bluetooth to that and do all kinds of fun things. They left you plugs for charging phones, inside-outside speaker connections. And this is all nice. Everything I've looked at, this is nice, but you know what? You've seen it before. It's this back corner of this camper, what they did over here that I think makes it work so well. Oh, you know what I should have mentioned too? When the slide is closed, this is fully accessible. When that slide's closed, you can get to the entire RV. But all of this right here, this corner pantry that does go floor to ceiling, 6.5 foot tall, plus this ridiculous refrigerator-sized storage chunk over there. That is what I think really makes this floor plan work. Between the two so it's shorter than a super slide, lighter, less weight, has more storage, and more flexibility. This is a really deceptively good model. We've done very well with this. It's funny to me, a lot of dealers don't even stock this floor plan, and I thank them for it. It's made it very easy for us to be very successful and make a lot of happy customers with this. We're doing great with this model. It's a fantastic layout. A lot of people, when they take it home, they're like, we weren't quite sure we wanted to go that small, but once you get into it, it's like a VW Bug. It's really not that small. And you've got a floating style, it is actually a vanity cabinet. It's not just a mirror glued to the wall. It actually is a medicine cabinet. That's another one of those little detailed touches, guys, I often see missed in starter point campers. And then things like this. This has the same split open, easy entry, radius shower door with skylight above that you see in a lot bigger, fancier, more expensive RVs. Even the same King Jack antenna system. This is digital and analog friendly. It gets greater range, reception, clarity, etc. You don't get stuff like that on a basic level camper. And that's what's great about this. It's built like a tank. It's got dumps like a truck. And it just gets the job done. If for no other reason than the service record, these guys have won my heart over. But the look, the feel, the storage in this one, the flexibility, Those are things that I appreciate about us. So give us a ring. We'll get you camping, guys. Doesn't matter where you live. It really does not. Take care. Stay safe. Have fun. Happy camping. And like I said outside, we only do everything at Haylet RV, whether it's hitching, pieces, parts, trades, financing, truck and trailer package deals, and every single thing in between. So take care. Stay safe. Have fun. Happy camping, everyone.